And people wonder why I switched from the Democratic Party to the Republican Party. It's because this government has too much damn regulations. I'm out here cutting down trees because the county, in order for us to put a new septic system in, they now want us to expand our road to 20 feet wide. I gotta cut down hundreds of trees to do the roadway on this entire property just so we can put in a septic system. Because if we put in a septic system, then we have to bring the roadway up to fire code. All this to house the homeless. 2 years ago, I started housing the homeless on my land, turning it into a homeless shelter. And first the county wanted a new septic system. Okay, we could do that. Now they want 2 RV park style septic systems. So then it's looking like way more money. And then this week, they tell us that we now have to have a 20-foot wide road, and it has to be paved all the way around this 10 acres, just so we can house the homeless. And you want to know why the homeless are on the streets in your town, in your neighborhoods, in your parks? They're in your parks and in your neighborhoods because all this fire regulations and all this EMS regulations and all this septic regulations has literally made it a crime to house the homeless unless you are a millionaire to develop a facility. And what's worse is I have a severely fractured spine and I'm out here cutting down trees when our planet is on fucking fire from the global warming. And I'm cutting down precious trees because the county wants a fucking 20-foot wide road just so we can have a new septic system, just so we can house the homeless. I'm in so much pain out here. I don't have help. We don't have money to hire someone. And all I wanted to do was house the homeless. And instead, I am out here fucking cutting down trees. Just so we can have a septic system. Just so we can house the homeless. And every week, every month, this county wants something more for their new regulations that are just going into effect. We started this battle 2 years ago to get a septic system. And now, suddenly, there's a new county code that requires it to be 20 feet wide, and they want it paved on private land that we just wanted to house the homeless. Does the county give a shit about the homeless? No. Do they give a shit that my spine is severely fractured and I'm out here hauling trees and cutting down trees when I shouldn't be doing this work? Do they care that this shit's gonna put me in a wheelchair? No. It doesn't matter to them. All they want is the right amount of silver across the right palms for the industry can make their money and the government can have their power. This is why I'm a Republican now, even though I ran for the State Board of Education as a Democrat. Because the government doesn't care. It has so much regulations and its head so far up its fucking ass that humans are suffering in the streets homeless. And they want to make it where you can't house the homeless unless you're a millionaire. I'm out here killing myself to try to comply with their rules. I've been tearing down 3 of our animal shelters in order for the sprinkler system can go over there for the septic system. And it's 100-something degrees every fucking day. And I'm out here and I'm working and I'm in so much pain every day. And all just to try to house the homeless. That's why I'm a Republican now. That's why I switched parties. Because Republicans believe in less government, less regulation, less bullshit. All I wanted to do was house the homeless 2 years ago. And now my family's going to be in debt for 30, 40 years. For the amount of money we're going to have to borrow to finish this, just so we could house a few homeless people. That's why I'm a Republican now.